Today, just in time for Super Bowl Sunday, let's make our game day, game changer Super Bowl nachos. Let's begin. Actually, I'm gonna try one because they look amazing. These are really good. I'm impressed myself. I'm just gonna be a minute before I show y'all how to make them. I gotta keep eating. See y'all soon. Why I show that? Okay. So what we're gonna start with is a half a cup. Okay, to get started, we're going to start with our cheese first for the queso because it is better after it sits in the fridge for a little bit. So it goes in your blender. This is kind of like our rockin' cheese sauce in that other video. There's just little variations. So you're going to start with your liquids. This is 1 cup. I got that too full. Woo. 1 cup of plant milk. Very gracefully goes into the blender. 1 cup of plant milk, 1 cup of water. I'm so sorry, 1 cup of vegetable stock. If this was water, you might need to have your lines looked at. Sorry, cracking myself up. This is about a half a tablespoon of lemon juice. This is about 1/8 of a teaspoon, so really it's like a few little drops of your liquid smoke. Unless you're my daughter, it'd probably be the whole bottle of liquid smoke. And then this is 1 to 2 tablespoons of the juice. This is actually 2 tablespoons because we like it a lot. From, you know how you can buy the pickled jarred jalapenos, and you can get them that are the sweet heat, like the sweeter jalapenos, and so that's what this is, the juice from one of those jars. This is 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons. And then to that, we're going to add 1/4 cup of our nutritional yeast, because that's what gives us our cheesy flavor. And then this is 1/8 cup of cornstarch. You could probably use tapioca flour or even arrowroot if you don't have the cornstarch. They all do the same thing. Whatever you have. And then this is all of our seasonings. Now again, you can add more, but you can't take away. So this is what we start with, and sometimes we do have to add a little more salt, a little more something, so it just depends. So this is, in here, it is 2 teaspoons of onion powder, a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of chili powder, and a teaspoon of turmeric. And then, this is great. Friend at church, she can't have any nuts, so she's going to love this cheese because it's made with oats. So this is a cup of oats. So if you have a nut allergy, you can still eat this cheese. We do ancho chili powder too, which is kind of like a, doesn't fit, kind of like a paprika. Sort of. It's a milder pepper. We do a teaspoon of it. And it's half a teaspoon. So, teaspoon of ancho chili powder, made with ancho chilies. Now, you blend it for 5 minutes. You may have to scrape down your side some, but the heat of the blades actually is what helps cook it. So we will see y'all in 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and mine got kind of thick, which is fine. If it gets thick, we're going to thin it with our Rotel some. Get all this out. So to thin it down, you're going to use the juice from Rotel and Rotel. make it queso. Stir that up. And there is your yummy, yummy, plant-based, whole food, oil-free queso. You can eat it just like this, or you can make nachos like I'm fixing to show you. So see y'all in just a minute. Put this in the fridge and let it chill. So you could totally go to the store and buy chips that have oil in them. We try to avoid oil as much as possible. So if there's a way to avoid it, we're going to do it. So anyway, these are like the extra thin, really soft corn tortillas. You're just going to cut them. Normally I use my pizza cutter for this, but it's in the dishwasher, so let's use a knife. And then one of our little tricks is I use the misto. It's actually made for oils, but we don't use oils. So I use it for water when I'm spraying stuff. You have to, there's no CO2 in it, so you do have to like pump it to get the pressure. But I'm addicted to those hint of lime chips. And so this actually has lime juice in it. And what I like about the misto is that it sprays the finest little mist on things. So like you can't even see it. Little mist. Then sprinkle some Tonys, because that's what we like. You could just do salt if you wanted just salt. Okay, it takes about 4 minutes in the air fryer. The trick to these, particularly if you're using the flour tortillas, not the corn tortillas, you don't want to let them get brown. It's like just when they're starting to get brown, and it's almost like when you make cookies, they come out and they're still kind of soft. You let them sit and they will crisp up. So about 4 minutes or so, and then take them out and let them sit. Like I use my cookie drying rack and let them sit and they get really crispy. So I'm gonna make some more of these, get them all in the air fryer, and see y'all in a minute. Okay, so for the meat for our loaded nachos, I wanted to show y'all another product out there that we use. But it's probably a little easier to find than just the jackfruit. I know we live in Little Rock area, so it's easy for us to go to these specialty stores and get jackfruit, but you can't find it everywhere, and not everybody wants to order things on Amazon. So what you can get pretty much everywhere is called hearts of palm, hearts of palm, like a palm tree. Steve told me they're made from palm tree stems, but I don't think so. Anyways, they're in a brine. They're like little tubes. And there you can see it. It almost looks like mozzarella sticks. So you want to rinse them, and then you just put them in a pot with some vegetable broth. And then in our other video where I make the jackfruit carnitas, or the jackfruit barbecue, so you can go either way. You can have a Mexican flavor or the barbecue flavor. So you add those seasonings that's in that other video and put the lid on it and let it cook. And they'll get softer, and then you can shred them. And it shreds just like jackfruit or chicken or pork. So I'm not going to go through all that again because there's already another video of me making it with jackfruit, but it's exactly the same process. I just wanted to show y'all another product that is super easy to find, and it tastes great. It tastes just like chicken or pork. In this jar, this is the Kroger brand, and it was like $2 or $3. So it's not expensive. You paid way more for meat when you bought meat. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. See y'all soon. My chips are done. Okay, one thing I did forget to tell y'all. On that heart of palm, because they're like long mozzarella sticks, we actually cut them in half because, you know, like shredded chicken or shredded pork don't make really long strands, and that does make long strands, and it's kind of weird. So we cut them in half. And then just put it in a pan with a little bit of vegetable stock with a lid, about 10-15 minutes, and it'll shred. If you don't want to make your own taco seasoning, you just buy one of those packages of taco seasonings, sprinkle it on there. Make sure you have some vegetable stock going, add a little bit more if you need to, but y'all, look how it comes out. It looks just like shredded pork or chicken or something, and it's amazing. So I'm going to show y'all how we assemble our nachos. So here are our homemade chips that we made that are oil-free. And they are amazing. Again, you can totally buy store-bought chips. We just try to avoid oil as much as possible. So we're going to add some of our meat. And then we need a spoon. This is just black beans, just a can of black beans, rinse. You could totally put some like refried beans, something on there if you wanted to. This is our salsa that I made in another video, that more like a pico kind of salsa, and it is my favorite in the whole wide world. So made some more. I wonder if I should put that on top. Let's put that on top because it's really pretty. Here is our queso cheese that we made with some rotel in it, and it's amazing. Steve is putting jalapenos on the bar like I'm making this for him. Totally gonna eat this myself. Okay, I might give him one. Okay. Some cheese. I probably should have got a regular spoon for the cheese, but here we are. We make our own taco sauce. Again, it's not a plant-based thing. It's just something we've always done. There are several things that we've always made our own taco sauce. We've always made our own barbecue sauce, things like that. So it's not that big of a deal when we went plant-based. I like a little bit of fresh onions. And some black olives. Gavin was little, my son, these were his favorite. I guess they still are. Now some of this beautiful salsa. You could add some of our sour cream that we made in another video too, if you want to. You can go a whole nother route. You can make it more barbecue-y. This is kind of a Mexican flair, but I need to stop. So there you have it, our loaded nachos. I do have some of my chipotle ranch dip that I made in another video. It's gonna kind of top it with a little drizzle of that. And there is our loaded nachos that are absolutely delicious and perfect for game day. So be sure to like and subscribe and share and try the recipes and be blessed and enjoy your Super Bowl weekend. Bye, y'all. These are so good. So good. Amazing.
Hey, Christy, you got my nachos ready? Where are my nachos?
Oops.